What's going on YouTube? Ryan Yaseen here with Team Yaseen and Telluride. Today we're going to be answering one of my favorite questions. It's something that I'm asked all the time, and that is Telluride more expensive than Aspen? This was encouraged by a recent release by Travel and Leisure using the metrics that Travel and Leisure used to create this journalism. And then at the end, I'm going to be pulling in a market report that's provided to us by Land Title Guarantee Company. And we'll really deep dive to see the actual analytics. Without further ado, let's jump right in. If you like the content of this video, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. So here we have it. Here's the Travel and Leisure article that was released back in the last week of January 2023. It uses Realtor.com and differentiates that Telluride is more expensive than Aspen, and the landmark that they are focusing on is for the percentage of listings that are above $5 million. So using Realtor.com, you type in Telluride, Colorado. Let's see, we have 118 homes available in Telluride. Now let's plug in a price point of no less than $5 million, which is 38 homes. And this is really interesting because that's 32% of our overall market has a $5 million plus price tag. Now let's switch over to Aspen, Colorado. We have 457 homes, so there's over 4 times the amount of listings in Aspen. And if we go ahead and plug that in with a $5 million plus price tag, you get 198 homes. So right off the bat, that's 43% of the Aspen market. That is 5 million plus. Let's go ahead and explore this a little bit further. If we go from the highest price to lowest price, let's skim through the first page. So our peak is 125 million. All the way down at the bottom of the first page, our low point comes out to $25 million of Aspen. Doing the same in Telluride, highest to lowest. Our starting point is at 21.5 million. Fantastic house, by the way. So 21.5 versus 125 million. All the way to the bottom, we're down to $5 million. Or first at the very first page of Telluride. All right, guys. Please excuse the new shirt, new location, new day. Had a little technical difficulties. Thank you, Land Title Guarantee, for doing such a fantastic job here. We're going to hit a few more high notes to unequivocally determine that no, Telluride is not more expensive than Aspen. We have the residential median sale price in Telluride at 2.6 million versus 3.675 million. So for the median price, we have a 30.3% higher in Aspen than in Telluride. Jumping over to the number of transactions, 485 transactions performed in 2024, 676 in Aspen, and that represents a 28.3% higher transaction volume in Aspen. Last thing that I think is incredibly important to note is the average price per square foot. You ready for this? Just under $1,250 per square foot in Telluride, just over $2,000 a square foot in Telluride. That comes out to 49.9% higher price per foot basis in Aspen versus Telluride. Now, before we go, I just want to give a quick shout out to Travel and Leisure. Thank you so much for the clickbait article. Despite it being completely unfactual here, it is a great prompt to further this conversation. One thing that I left out previously is this all kind of makes sense. It makes sense that Aspen would be a more expensive market than Telluride. It has a lot of influence from Hollywood, and even more importantly, the economic indicators of both towns, being their ski resorts, Aspen has a 26-year lead on Telluride. Aspen Ski Resort was originally founded in 1946. Telluride it was 1972. So, in short, the maturity of both markets, Telluride is much farther behind. Now, one thing that is important and noted in this article is the fact that Telluride has 2,500 residents. Aspen is over 6,000 residents. So, right there, you can see that our market is far more exclusive. It's a much smaller place. We are pretty much built out. We have no room to grow. Now, is Telluride more expensive than Aspen? I think unequivocally we've answered that as a no. However, could it potentially be more expensive than Aspen someday? I think that is a possibility. We have a lot of topographical challenges. Town, for example, is surrounded on three sides by canyon walls and one invisible wall of the valley floor. If you don't know what the valley floor is, feel free to make a comment below. I'm more than happy to make a video about that. And finally, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, if you found any value in it, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. If you have commentary, I'd love to hear it. Let's further this conversation. And if there's any suggestions for future videos that you would like me to produce, I'm more than happy to look into it and answer some of those questions. Thanks so much, and see you in Telluride.